Hi everybody, welcome to my first bi-weekly paycheck budgeting video for 2021. Congratulations for making it into the new year and surviving 2020. Hopefully your New Year's Eve was fun yet safe, and if that isn't the theme for all of 2020 and probably all of 2021, then I don't know what is. So this is how my new year is starting, with bad writing. Let's hope it's not an omen. I worry that everything right now is an omen. January 1st, 2021. Paycheck. My current account balance is super big. Do not think that I all of a sudden have money. I do not all of a sudden have money. It's sort of a combination of a Christmas bonus from work that I have not yet figured out the smartest way to utilize, so I just sort of left it sitting in my bank account, and my paycheck. So yeah, right now I'm at $2,643.65. Complete and total anomaly. Do not get used to it. Let's do math. I feel very unorganized, as if somehow things aren't just a continuation of what they already were. I don't know. Ooh, something just fell upstairs. That was startling. So we're gonna go and minus out half of my rent. Now, when I say that I did math in advance, it wasn't actually this math, the calculating math. That would mean that the video would go faster. No. Why would I do that? Because that just makes too much sense. Okay, so I can't see past my own pen. So half of rent, it's like I've forgotten what I owe. This is so bad. Okay, I've got, oh, you know what it is that's messing me up? It's because I recalculated how much I had to pull out as a total lump sum for my sinking funds. That's what I was looking for. Okay, so my new sinking fund total that I have to pull out is $242.10. And that's going to change over the year as, you know, we approach various bills and then they're done, paid, due. It's going to change. But for right now, that's what it is. Hopefully I calculated it correctly. And then my line of credit, the new payment is $148.57. Well, that's not right. $93.53. See, this is why I should do these things in advance. But no, just doing it in the moment so you can be here with me. Okay. $18.60, 48 cents, minus 50 for my student loan. My cell phone isn't due, right? No, I'm pretty sure it's not. My gym membership, I think that starts up again this month. I'm not really sure where it's going to end up pulling out from. And I'm thinking about letting it pull out because your girl's gotten fluffy and I need something. The weather is not conducive to working out outside. So I don't know. I'm toying with that one. I'm on the fence. So I've got rent, sinking fund, line of credit, student loan. What am I missing? Oh boy. See, this is why I'm feeling unorganized. Okay, let's find an old one. Rent, line of credit, so. Okay, I think I'm actually good. So I'm gonna go minus 200 for gas. And then, oh, I need like food, don't I? Food, etceteras. Food and other. Yeah, I'm not doing this math without the calculator. I don't want to have to come back later and fix it. Okay, so $14.50 and 48 cents is amazing. Now, like I said, the reason it's so high is because I had a bonus from work for Christmas and I wasn't sure the best way to use it. It's probably going to go as extra payment onto the line of credit to help pay that down faster. I think I was just worried about moving it over sooner. And I just remembered why as well I didn't move it over. I had this huge crack in the windshield of my vehicle. And I think that I'm gonna have to pay the deductible on my car insurance to get it fixed. It's an ICBC thing. I live in BC. ICBC has a total monopoly over all car insurance related type issues. And I've been trying to find time to really learn how that all works, and it has not happened yet. I have not learned. It's obviously not been at the top of my list of priorities to figure this out, as I have been slowly watching that crack just go across my screen. Like, legit, while I was driving one day, just boom, went into a growth spurt, and I watched it as I was driving down the highway cut across the front of the windshield. So now it's about halfway across. I'm like, that can't be good. I mean, really, how bad though is it? Like, does it actually affect the structural integrity of the window? I don't know. I just know that it magically appeared overnight one day, and now I'm on the hook for fixing it. So I think that's why I was letting that money sit there. Initially it wasn't. Initially it was just because I didn't know what was the smartest way to use it, and I always fret about not using extra money like that in the smartest way, and then whatever decision I make ends up being kind of a stupid one. So then I hold on to it a bit to really contemplate all of my options, and then the window crack happens. So I think I would rather pay for it using some of the money from the bonus than going into my emergency fund, which I've been diligently funding, but would like to not have to tap into yet if I didn't have to. So, I mean, I think that makes sense. Does that make sense to you guys? What do you do when something like that pops up and your emergency fund isn't big enough to cover it all anyways? Do you just pull the money if you are lucky that you've come into something extra around that time and just use that flat out and leave your emergency fund alone? Or do you use part of the emergency fund and then just start refunding it from the beginning again? So this is the breakdown from my first paycheck in 2021. It is nothing different from 2020. Nothing has changed really, except for the amount of money I'm putting into the sinking fund and the amount of money that I'm putting onto the line of credit. The line of credit balance is higher than what it was the last time I spoke to you guys on a budgeting video. I did explain what happened with that and why it's higher in the video that I made when I created this page about like my debt and goals for the year. So I'm not gonna like repeat everything, because if you've watched the other one, you don't need to hear the story again, and if you haven't watched it, well, go and watch it. Come on now. But yeah, so the line of credit debt is a bit higher than it had been, which has necessitated my payment to it going up a little bit. But you know, I'll make it work. It'll be fine. And yeah, actually also the sinking fund has gone up a little bit because of some changes to that as well, but I think it's going to be fine. I did like a mock budget using a more average monetary amount that I would be getting from a paycheck and then deducting everything out, and it seemed like it was going to work. It won't leave me with like a huge safety net of money at the end of every paycheck, but it'll have everything covered and should be okay. I don't know, I'm crossing fingers on this. But yeah, there we go. I'm going to write my sinking fund stuff down in this bottom space here, making sure that everything gets funded properly into its separate accounts. And that will be it for the first paycheck of 2021. I hope your budgeting for the year is starting off strong. Let's just sort of continue on our little finance journey together and see where we end up in 12 months. Have a great day, you guys. I hope your 2021 is starting out awesome, and I will see you in a couple weeks. Bye. Hey guys, sorry, I know you thought you were done with me, but I'm actually back. I just realized, so on the 1st of January, my Microsoft 365 was due for renewal, which is one of the things that gets paid out of my sinking fund, which is great, right? Because I've been diligently saving, so I had my $88.48 sitting in the bank account ready to go. But I've actually upgraded my Microsoft 365 account to the family one so that I can share it with each of my parents. So that has gone up to 122.08, and because I was renewing it right around, or I mean upgrading it right around the time it was coming up for renewal, yeah, I don't know, they put through the payment for the total amount of 122.08, and now it's not due again until next year, which is awesome. So I just need to make a side note somewhere on here. So move 88.48 from tech sinking fund to Visa. So it's a Visa payment, but not from like this normal bank account, which is why it wasn't sitting in this part of the budget. And it won't actually cover the whole thing, like I said, because I upgraded it. So I'll see what the balance is, and I'll just pay it off because I have a big enough safety net. And then hopefully all the rest of the sinking funds throughout the year will actually be calculated properly, and I won't have anything like I've upgraded or changed that'll mean that the amount that I've saved isn't the amount that I actually need. Yes, one can hope. It always seems like there's something that goes wonky with them. I don't know if it's me, if I'm doing them wrong. I don't know. If you guys have any advice on sinking funds, I am happy to hear it. Okay, I really am going this time. Talk to you later. Bye.